Hi everyone, this is Tammy with your Leadership Council. I'm doing a training video today on blitzing. So I know a lot of you probably already know blitzing has never been my favorite thing, but it's something that I've learned to be very important in our business, so I've incorporated it into my daily life now. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, let's get started. Basically, a lot of the newbies, I'm sure you're wondering, what is blitzing? Blitzing is basically the best way to get new contacts into our business. It is also the best way to promote the Crazy Rap thing. And the company honestly has made it really easy for us. So let me grab a Blitz card here. So here is our Blitz card. Okay, it's like our business card. It says, "Have you tried that Crazy Rap thing?" on the front. And then it also shows you all the different areas that you can rap. Also, 2 coupons. You have a coupon here where you can try it for $25, and then you have one that says host a party and you can get rap for free. That's huge, guys, okay? Other companies, they don't have coupons to hand out. Like, they have to find ways to approach people and talk to them about the business. Our company has given us the easiest way to approach somebody. It's with a coupon, okay? So definitely utilize it. On the back, it just says this is what it is and this is what it does. Gives you results. So basically that's all we have to do. Now, how do we use it and how do we blitz? I know a lot of you are probably like, I'm shy, I don't want to approach strangers, and I feel you. That's exactly where I was too. But like I said, we are lucky to have this. So an example of blitzing, what I do is I always, you extend your hand out. You're already handing it to somebody and you say, "Hi, can I give you a coupon for my home-based business?" Simple, right? That's all you have to really say. I don't really say much more than that. I wait for them to respond. So, they'll look at it. And a lot of times, they'll just say, okay, they might walk off with it, whatever. I won't chase after them. But if they start asking questions, they're like, "Really? I don't believe you." That's what I usually get when people are like, "Does this really work?" So a good thing to do is pull out your phone, show them like someone you rapped a couple days ago, or show them your own personal results. I mean, that's powerful. That speaks volumes. Okay, guys. Once they see something in your phone that you like, someone you just rapped or your own personal results, it becomes real to them. So whip those pictures out. Okay. Another thing is people will ask you. They'll say, "Well, how does it work?" All you have to say is, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know the logistics of it, but it works awesome. I know every time I put it on somebody, they get results. So it works. Like I said, you don't have to explain it to them. Don't worry about all that. Just tell them you're not a doctor. Then if they say, "Well, what's in it?" You tell them it's all natural plant extracts. And if they say, "No, but what exactly is in it?" Keep a box on hand. Keep one in your bag and whip it out, and then you can say, "Hey, you can look at all the ingredients." Or take a picture of the box on your phone so you can have the ingredients listed out. Some people just want to know these things, so just be prepared for that. So now, as far as different ways of blitzing, so that's a good way to approach somebody blitzing. I like to incorporate it into my day. So once I drop my daughter off at school and I'm out and about, like going to the grocery store or Target or wherever I am, if I'm in contact with anybody, if I'm talking to a sales associate, if I, at the cashier or whatever, they're getting a coupon, okay? Everyone who I talk to during the day is getting a coupon. So just, you don't have to set aside 3 hours to go blitzing one day. Like I said, just incorporate it in your day. Lanyards. Bam. Okay, this is what I use all the time. I don't go a day without wearing this, and it's to the point where now when I don't wear it, I feel naked. So this is huge. This is so much better than like shirts that I wear, hats, they all say it works, but people are like, "Okay, whatever, it works." I mean, they have no idea what it's about. This, people are nosy. When you're wearing a lanyard, people are already wondering like, "Oh, what's that lanyard for? Are they VIP?" Or, they're very curious. So, they're going to look. Also, let's say it turns over and this is showing. How eye-catching is that? Okay, you have two bellies that are just sitting there. People are gonna look, you know. It's just a natural reaction, and then if they're curious, they're gonna ask you. They're like, "What is that?" Or "Is that the crazy wrap thing I've been hearing about?" I get that so much, guys. Like, you have no idea how much business and how many distributors I've gotten just from wearing a lanyard. Okay, so wear one. All right. So that's how I do it. Then there's also ninja blitzing. Ninja blitzing is where you leave your card behind, like all sneakily, like you can leave it in a bathroom or you can leave it at a laundromat, whatever. I always put mine up at Panera Bread because they have the bulletin boards there. But anywhere where you can actually leave a card, leave them. You never know what's going to happen. I don't get too much from it, so you know, I like to actually do the personal blitzes better, which is weird. But yeah, ninja blitzing works too. I used to use a method where I put sticky notes on each one of my cards. So as soon as I handed them out, I would have a pen ready and I would say, well, why don't you write down your name and number? I do a weekly or monthly drawing, you know, whatever. You might win. Or I tell them to put their Facebook name down or something like that. Just trying to get their contact information. And that way, if the sticky note is already on there, you're not like reaching in your purse, like trying to find a piece of paper and a pen, you know, it's already on there. So I used to use that method. I don't really anymore because I really love the raffle forms. I always have a little clipboard in my bag and I always say, you know, I do a weekly drawing. You know, why don't you fill this out completely and you'll be entered into the drawing. Very simple. I've gotten a lot from doing that. And now I've also changed my labels on my cards. I actually, instead of just having my website, my email, my phone number, I actually put text wrap me at this number to be entered into my weekly drawing. So I have that now just in case I am kind of blitzing on the go and don't get a chance to talk to them. At least if they look at the card, they'll be like, oh, well, I'm going to try to win one. Let me just text her real quick. That way you have their information. So, so that's one thing I'm doing differently. Now, your goal is to get, well, at first my goal was to blitz 10 people a day. But now, like, I've changed it to getting 10 no's a day. If you guys haven't read Go for No, seriously, pick it up. This is Go for No, written by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz. Amazing book. Short read, but it's so powerful. Basically, the concept that the Go for No is Go for No. That's what you're going for. So if I say I'm going for 10 no's a day, if I blitz 4 people and they all say no, I'm not going to cry about it. That's what I was going for anyway, so whatever. But the cool thing about it is, let's say the second and third person you talk to, they say yes, and they book parties or whatever. Well, at that point, you're not going to just be like, woohoo, you know, and stop and celebrate and call it a day. You're going to keep working because you're going for 10 no's and you haven't gotten that yet. So ultimately your business is going to grow because you're pushing yourself a little bit more because you're going for these no's. So that was awesome to me. Once I read the book and once I got that concept in my head, it changed everything for me. So I love Go for No. Also, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. But yeah, so also when you talk to them, you know, let them know that they have 2 options. They have 2 coupons there. Say, hey, you know, I normally sell my wraps for $35, but this is a coupon to get it for $25. You can also host a party, and you get wrap for free if you have 4 friends to wrap. And I will also give them the discounted rate of $25. Okay, so you can do that. And especially if people are asking questions. If someone's asking questions about, you know, the wrap or anything, it's a failed blitz if you don't get their contact information. Okay, so make sure you get their contact information, whether it's a raffle form or just their Facebook, whatever it is. Get their information. That's so important. So yeah, guys, I mean, I know that it's probably going to be scary at first, you know, like approaching people and trying to blitz. But you know what? Who cares? Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's going to change your business, okay? Sorry, I say a lot. But yeah, I kind of realized that, you know, I shouldn't even have a comfort zone anymore, you know? Like, I'm doing this for me and my family. Like, I'm trying to build a legacy for us here. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my family. So why do I even have a comfort zone, right? It doesn't make sense to me. So, you know, we have amazing products that have changed people's lives. We have amazing business that have changed people's lives. So we have to understand what we have in our hands and get out there and talk about it, because, like, you know, I just think that a lot of us, you know, we're scared to approach people. But it's like, if we understood exactly what we have in our hands and how we could change people's lives, I mean, we'd be selfish not to share it. Okay, so just you got to rethink things sometimes, and I have to kind of, it's a constant reminder. I have to realize, you know, what I have and like what I have to offer people. Also, when you do get contact information, call your leads immediately, please. Like, within a few days. You don't want to sit around. This is the fastest growing business, the fastest growing company. I mean, we're on fire right now. So if you're not going to get them, and if you're not going to get in contact with them, somebody else will. Okay? I've seen it happen. I've heard of it happening. Don't be that person. Also, one last thing. This is the lifeline of our business. Okay, guys? So just please, I mean, keep it simple. Don't word vomit all over people. Keep it simple. It's easy. I mean, we have the tools to really boost our business. So let's utilize it. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's been invented. All right. We just need to follow along. So many people have made it to the top in this company just by blitzing and following up. So this is really all we need to do, outside of our warm market. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and happy blitzing, and love you guys. You know, I want to see everyone at the top, so I hope you take all these training videos very seriously and you really utilize all the information that we give out. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.